the Durface Range podcast. The Durface Range would like to take this opportunity to offer you a brand new Cadillac. Brand new Cadillac, honey. Brand new Cadillac. Brand new Cadillac over there. It's not as funny when it's not being done by Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley or Bill Hicks, is it? Ah well. Nonetheless, brand new Cadillac to all of our listeners.
Hey guys, welcome to another Rodolfo's Range podcast. We know we don't usually do this, but we thought this time, instead of doing any introductions or any of us reading out our news stories, we'd focus on the one big news story which has really got us excited, which is the launch of the Wii U advertising campaign, the launch video for the Wii U, effectively. And we're all we're all massive Nintendo fans, as you've probably gathered. So we're obviously all excited about this. We've all been looking forward to the Wii U. And we know a lot of our fans have too. So we're going to stream the, not stream, we're going to show you some of the adverts. We're going to be watching it for the first time ourselves. So, here you go. Here you go. Let's go.
With the all-new Wii U, this is how you will play next. All-new Wii U. How you will play next.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
I think something...
That, my friend, was a karaoke machine.
What just happened? What? I don't get it. What just happened? What did we just watch?
Why was there old people dancing?
That can't have been a trailer. That can't have been the trailer for the Wii U.
Well, so much for the whole thing with third-party players, so gamers can play again.
What? Yeah, I thought no.
They went away from that.
Yeah, they drifted away from that.
No, that was like a Saturday Night Live.
It was
parody,
it
wasn't it? Was it?
Maybe it was. Maybe no, it's not.
What? There is nothing I can say.
Some more news if you're now interested in buying it. £230 is the UK retail price, and it's due to come out on the 30th of November.
Yay.
But the old ladies don't.
There were old ladies and they were dancing, yes.
But
they weren't.
And
How could they be that happy?
They think people will have parties where people sing through the...
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
That was like... That felt like a throwback to the adverts, the Nintendo adverts of the early 80s where they had the Zelda rap.
What the hell was with the music?
I don't know. That was...
trying to be hip.
But Nintendo was never about being hip. It was about...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well...
Seriously,
although the ad is bad, I'm still going to give the Wii U a chance.
Yes,
I mean, the Wii didn't exactly have a good ad campaign either.
No, but for
a
a while.
I can remember. Yeah.
Wait for a while.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Look at that. I don't know if I can carry on with this.
No, let's just go with happier news. Because
You
this
can
is
do it.
making me
You
sad.
can do it, man. You can do it. Let's make the world happy again.
Because there are some good news.
Well, could we
I
put
mean,
this
these are great, I think.
This is quite funny.
Big gulp and then
You
keep on going.
I'm a professional, I can do this.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone has confirmed that The Expendables 3 will have Nicolas Cage in it and it may not be the last. It may not be the last Expendables movie, but it may have Nicolas fucking Cage. Nicolas Cage. That's awesome.
Not the bird.
Not the bird. But that's amazing because Nicolas Cage is a really, contrary to popular belief, is a genuinely good actor. He
just likes doing bad films.
He likes doing bad films, and he has the entire the craziness of his persona has sort of kept him apart from the mainstream recognition that I would say he deserves. If you've seen anyone who's seen him in Con Air, will know what I'm talking about. He can play action roles, but what's weird about this is what's Sly Stallone wrote about this decision on Facebook, and I really should stipulate here that I am reading this out verbatim, completely. I've not added or taken anything out here. I'm reading this off the screen. We are preparing the film with the same passion and commitment as the previous two. We have confirmed Nicolas Cage, a master actor who gives a veneer intellectual group. Full stop. Hopefully, we can realise to Harrison Ford, Wesley Snipes and Mickey Rourke. Full stop. That is the great mission of the producer. We will continue with the same narrative scheme, the agility and the frenzy, which are inherent to the saga. What will definitely be the last, ? I cannot guarantee. Full stop. In principle, it would be 2 deliveries, but the affection of the people encouraged us to work on a 3rd. Full stop. I guess as long as we amused ourselves by offering fun and people, we can continue playing the Expendables. For now, we are not as expendable as it should and as some critics want. Now, I've got nothing against Sly Stallone. He's a very good actor. He's a good action hero. And I'm not one to make fun of people just because they can't spell or construct a coherent sentence. Or talk properly. But that is the great mission of the producer. That sounds
like the elusive man from Mass Effect.
It sounds like something L. Ron Hubbard would be saying to an assembly of Scientologists. It's now I'm looking forward to the Expendables 3, and the presence of Nicolas Cage in it.
Sly himself that said this. That would make sense.
According to IndieWire.
Because he's not quite there
No.
anymore.
No, he's not.
Well, no.
But
No.
that's what's great.
That's what's great with him. Yeah. I read this out. I'm only taking the piss. I think it's great that they're doing this. I really like the Expendables. I still haven't seen Expendables 2.
Expendables 2 is great.
I still haven't seen Expendables 2. And I'm looking forward to the Expendables 3. I love Nicolas Cage. I think he's a great actor. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. I hope they make more movies. More power to them. I read that out because I'm an obnoxious bastard and I like to make fun of other people. I don't mean a word of it.
Some of it, maybe.
Some of it, maybe.
Yeah.
What have you got for us, Cas?
Well, there is, if anyone has seen Skyfall yet, which we just saw, and it's amazing.
It is awesome.
Sam Mendes, their director, and John Logan, who was the writer, both of them are going to collaborate again. It's only a pilot, but they're having this plot for a series that will be about Dr. Frankenstein and Van Helsing, and possibly other characters from old horror books.
That's
novels,
good. That's
horror
really
novels.
good. That's good.
They will hunt vampires, so it's kind of like a horror version of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, almost.
The thing is, with Skyfall, I think that Mendes proved that he got the kitschiness and the sort of postmodern irony of genres like the classic Bond,
like,
while at the same time not making it completely silly.
It's like you said with I like Casino Royale, but it didn't have that Bond feel, and Skyfall had that feel, so it was Bond is back.
Skyfall was great.
I'm one of the few defenders of the I say one of the few defenders. One of the few defenders nowadays. Everybody loved him in Casino Royale. One of the few defenders of the Daniel Craig Bond. I think he's an amazing Bond. He's my favourite Bond. But what I loved them doing in Skyfall, Sam Mendes doing in Skyfall, is they took the archness and the campiness of the old Bonds, applied it to the modern Bond, while losing none of the seriousness and the pure excitement that you got with Bond. And I honestly think it worked. It worked beautifully.
To give you some perspective on how well it worked, we're down here in Falmouth. Nothing really ever happens in Falmouth. We tried to get to the cinema twice to be refused entry because it was full. We had to book.
That's never happened before. Not even the Avengers.
We've seen the Avengers.
We saw the Avengers.
This happened on 2 occasions.
And twice it was sold out.
Well, twice that we went, let alone
twice that we went. Yeah, the other time.
The time that we went was full as well.
But also, Community. Just moving on. Community have finally gotten a release date. Which is the 7th of February.
Oh,
I know nothing about Community.
Yes, February 7th.
I know nothing about Community except that I really want to watch it.
Yeah, it's great. What's great about Community is kind of like Arrested Development. They have loads of these small Easter egg jokes that you only realize on the second watch. Like one episode, one of the characters, Abed, has a whole storyline, whole plot line in the background. He's gone for the whole episode. But if you look in the background, at the extras and stuff, he's actually helping a woman giving birth. So
that's in the background.
Yeah.
How the hell did you manage that? Someone giving birth.
That's impressive.
It's jokes like that that makes Community great, and they have geeky jokes without making too much of it. Like the Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory does do that
because they don't. They try too much to be geeky.
They try too hard. It clearly wasn't written by geeks. The Big Bang Theory. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They may have consulted geeks, but they didn't. It wasn't written by them.
That's
I would be, that would be my perfect job, consultant geek. Matt Briley, consultant geek.
Well, that's what I had, Josh.
Well, moving on to our main.
Kind of going back to Skyfall here, but I'm going to kick it off here. I say we're going back to Skyfall here because of the whole Ministry of Defence and whatnot, and in our current climate, times are tough.
First, we've got a menu story. It's that we do have a.
Speaking of Skyfall.
Speaking of Skyfall, there is a main news story. It's that the utter idiot whose picture will be appearing on your screens right now doesn't like Skyfall. His name is Nathaniel Meach. Hunt him down.
Yeah, you heard us.
Anyway, what did you have to say for us? What did you have for us, Josh?
I was cutting there for that glorious moment. I forgot about that. Take him out, please.
Yeah,
please.
He'll be scared of all three fans.
Please pay his share of
Yeah.
Okay, so what I was saying about Skyfall and the British Foreign Ministry. Yeah, times are tough, and in England we're trying not to spend pennies where we can't spend.
Well, that's true. That's the only thing we really can do is try not to spend too much.
Can we?
Really?
So they have this for 120 years in the office of the British Foreign Ministry. They've had this 6 metre anaconda.
What?
Yeah, 6 metre anaconda. It's big. It's been there for 120 years, and
it's not getting hungry now.
They just paid £10,000 to have it restuffed.
What?
How can that cost that much?
What? Just hollow it out and put some old socks in it. Surely you don't.
Now,
what?
I will say that taxidermy is actually an art. It's not easy to do. But
yes, but he's been
that being said, it is not worth
£10,000 worth of taxpayers' money to stuff. I mean, I don't want to sound like a member of the BNP here, but oh yay! It's the old Rodolfo's revenge friend, William Hague.
William Hague's back. He has it claimed here that the snake is actually an asset to.
Yeah, he sits in on cabinet meetings. Fucking hell! What?
I don't know where they put him. He's 6 metres.
Well, William Hague made a joke. That should be entertaining.
He put.
Can I do the voice?
Go on, do the voice.
He's looking very optimistic about the future of our foreign policy.
He's referring.
Hague joked.
to the snake?
Nobody else is. Possibly because the snake's been dead for 120 years and still thinks we have the Empire. I still don't get where they put this snake. But he...
Yeah. There's so much that money could be used for.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, for instance, we have, what was it, aircraft carriers with no aircraft. But we have a 120-year-old snake.
And that needs £10,000 spent on it to be stuffed, because it's a useful asset to the God knows that snake is the only thing standing between you and the terrorists.
Yeah.
Think on that.
Happy we have that snake.
Think on that
We
world.
know of this. What else is there that we don't know about that they're spending shit on? They probably have thousands of stuffed beavers
Do you really
somewhere.
want to know?
All the shit that came out with the expenses scandal a couple of years ago, that wouldn't happen anymore. There would not be that level of scandal.
Oh, you'd be
Nobody
surprised
would
it's
care.
still going
Yeah,
on.
but yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, nobody would care because it would just be expected.
Yeah, that's true.
5 years ago, this would have been huge,
Mm.
but nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, it's just slipped under the radar as a...
And the press were, not to sound too left-wing here, but the press were more into the idea of sinking their teeth into Labour when the expenses scandal
Yeah,
rolled
what the
around.
hell was that
And now
all
that
about?
this shit is going on with the Tory party, relative silence from the British mainstream media. And media is supposed to be impartial, that's what it's... On a serious note, I think that's disgusting. Seriously.
It's a shame though. Labour had such a hard time from the press.
Let's not get too political.
No, we're not getting political, but it is a shame. And now this sort of
Completely.
shit comes out.
Mm.
It's just, but yeah,
That was Norwegian.
our friend
Yeah, I
William
think-
Hague
think-
is an arsehole. That's all I'm going to
Pretty
say.
on that question, no.
I know. I was making that joke for the...
Yeah,
that-
for the 100th time.
Oh, and just in case you were wondering, the 120-year-old snake is called Albert.
Well, that makes it all better.
You have to
That's-
say it in a William
That's
Hague...
a lot of my mind.
You have to say it in a William Hague voice. Oh,
Albert is looking very optimistic about the future of our foreign policy past the port.
I wonder when they'll have to perform a taxidermy job on William Hague. Put him up in the office.
He looks like Harry Hill joined the BNP.
Put it up the collar.
Absolutely.
Oh, give me another.
And something honestly tell me that the moment William Hague takes his jacket off, that collar just goes straight out.
Just puts on the glasses. Like, yeah! It's me, motherfuckers. Oh my god, it's just a motherfucker.
I'm still shaken by the Wii U commercial.
Yeah, let's have a moment of silence.
As such, the Foreign Office is obliged to maintain its assets, and the work on Albert was essential maintenance.
Had some work on the Wii U commercials. That should be
They could have
essential
spent
maintenance.
that
That could be
money
£10,000 could have been spent on. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Are
on
we
that
done?
sad note, let's
It's a sad week.
this.
It's a sad week. But as usual, if you like this, throw us a like or subscribe. We do actually put quite a bit of work into these videos. It would be nice to be really grateful to our viewers, but it would be nice to have a little bit of a wider viewership, just to see what's out there, if there's a market for it.
And
But-
we would also love feedback. That's-
Feedback would be amazing. Seriously, we
Yeah.
love feedback.
We're trying to...
Link to the site is down there, as usual.
I don't know, we stopped at the same time. And I say we're trying to entertain you guys, so if you've got suggestions, then...
Yeah.
Get the sites down there, throw us a like or subscribe. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Blah 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 blah. The Wii U commercial is shit.
Check out the article section. I don't know
Check
if we
out
said
the
this
article
last
section.
week.
We did
That's
say it
new.
last week. That's up and running now.
Oh, we did.
Good night.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Not the booze!